Hi everyone, this is your maths task for the day. It builds up from the lesson we did last time about multiplying and dividing by 10. So this time we're multiplying and dividing by 5 and 20. And we're going to be using what we learned in the last lesson here because there's going to be a couple of steps, and the first step is going to be multiplying or dividing by 10. So remember that when you do that, you are plussing or minusing 0. So for example, 43 becomes 430 pence. You can also change that to £4.30. So here are some prices here for different food items again. And you've got to write the cost of 10 cheese. So cheese costs 43 multiplied by 10. There we go. So you've got to buy 10 chickens. 65 multiplied by 10, the same as that. So 65 plus the 0, onion there, 51 plus the 0, and then change it to pounds at the bottom by putting a point after the first two numbers. So after the 0 and whatever you have there. Now, you can find the amount for 20 or 5 by doing some doubling and halving. So if I want to know what 20 cheese would cost, for example, I could multiply by 10 and then double it because 20 is double 10. So 430 is 10 cheeses. Double that. Double 43 is 86 plus the 0, 860. So you've got to do it for traditional, which is 38, so 380, double 380. Now, I think if I was you, I would probably double it first and then maybe add the 0, but it's up to you. And if we're going to multiply by 5, no, that's not double 10, that's half of 10, so multiply by 10. So for traditional, it would be 380. And then you've got to halve it. So divide by 2. So what's half of 380? Well, half of 300 is 180. Half of 80 is 40. So plus those together and you'll get the answer for that one. Using those ones here. Now you've got some number sentences at the not number sentences, just regular sentences at the bottom. You've got to read it and decide, is that right or not? Is it true or false? So to multiply by 100, multiply by 10 and then by 10 again. Is that how to multiply by 100? If you think it is, write true. If not, write false. Okay, and the same with those ones. So the last one, a bag contains 2,000 coins. So how much money is in the bag if all of them are 1 pence? So it's 1 pence multiplied by 2,000. This one is 10 pence multiplied by 2,000. So to do that, the number at the start there, so 1, multiply by 2, and then plus all of the zeros. So for example, £2, if all of them were £2 coins, 2 multiplied by 2 is 4, plus the 3 zeros, so that one will be £4,000. This one will be 2,000 pence. This one would be, so look, you've got 2 multiplied by 1 is 2, then you've got 3 zeros here and 1 0 there, so that one will be 20,000 pence. Okay, good luck and see you in the group call if you have any questions.